Okay, it stopped me. Sorry about that. But I said I did a real good job. Well, might as well be part 2, right? Yeah, I did a good job last year compared to... No, I did a good job this year compared to last year. Sorry, can't even talk. All over the place. Anyway, I did way better, man. And like I said, I was just so happy for myself. And, you know, I was rooting Q on, he was rooting me on. Because I was telling that dude, I want to see him back in the losers finals. And I want to see one of us get out of there, pretty much. I wasn't even worried about, like, being famous or anything like that. Like I was telling everybody else, like, if I get top 8, and I'm still on that mode right now, especially with the career and everything like that, if I get top 8 in Marvel or AE, I'm right off to the sunset, y'all. That's the honest to God truth. I'll right off to the sunset. You know, I'm not worried about being promoted or anything like that. Getting, what is it? Not promoted. Sponsored. Not worried about that. You know, if I get top 8, I'm right off to the sunset. It's as simple as that. I'll still play the games and stuff. I'll still try to do tournaments as best as I can, you know, with the time that I have. But just to take it like serious like I do with basketball and bowling, let's run up to the sunset. But that's with Arcade Edition. Now, but the main attraction to me was Marvel. Marvel, man, I was gonna break it down from then to UFGT, because to me, I thought it was a hell yeah to me. And let's put it this way. It all started when I went against this guy named Never Gone Pro on Xbox Live. You probably saw him on stream, on Beatdown stream or whatnot, on a lobby. This dude's name is Never Gone Pro, and he uses Sentinel, Dr. Doom. I can't remember the third person, but we're just gonna say Wesker, because you know everybody and mama use Wesker anyway. But the way he played with them was so, what's the term? I can't remember now. Man, what's the term? They say it for Chris G and Dominion all the time. But big shout out to Dominion, which I would go back why I say big shout out. But what is it? The art layman. There you go. He was so layman, man. At the time I had Joe, Chris, and Hager on point, Joe second, then Chris anchor, because all y'all Chris players. This was coming from a retired Chris player. To me, Chris is so great on anchor. It's not even funny, especially when you get the mag shots off and everything on X Factor. It hurts like hell. I'm telling you. You can get like a 10-hit combo, they like damn near dead. But anyway, so this dude was playing lame on me with the team I had. So I'm like, this is some. I wasn't getting mad or salty or anything. I was just getting mad because I was like, I can't do nothing about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go random. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's get So I picked the all-girl team that got second place in that one local tournament. So I picked Amaterasu, Storm, and Hishinko. So I was like, okay, let's see how they do against this lame thing. So they lost. So I was like, whatever. I was like, you know what? I used to play this game in the arcade. Now, this is before I started thinking about the movie. I mean, yeah, I was excited about the movie, don't get it twisted. But I was more thinking about this old arcade game I used to play. And yet, I still haven't beat it. But I love it, but I still haven't beat it yet. It's called Captain America and the Avengers. So I was like, you know what? Let me get the Avengers together and see how they do on here. Because for one, no one hasn't used them. And I'm telling you, no one has not used them. Vanilla, I haven't seen nobody use Avengers either. Maybe you saw probably 1 or 2 people, but not too serious with the Avengers. Because who want to use Thor? And Thor is good, but I'm saying, like, it takes a lot. So I was like, okay. I already know how to use Captain America already. Because I use them with Vanilla. I already know how to use Hawkeye. I already know how to use Iron Man a little bit, but not to his full capacity. Like, what his role is. So it's like, why not? Let's try it. Let's try him and see what happens. You know, pick the right assists and everything like that. And before you know, I beat the lameness. Because that team, it stops almost everything that comes in my face. Like layman, big people, or get keep away, zoning. They take over all that. So yeah. That's what's going on with that. So, put the window up real quick. Turn the air on, cause it's hot. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's get the Avengers team. Let's see how they do. Like I said, they beat Never Gone Pro, beat them, and then they beat another team. I can't remember. But I remember I played in but see, here's the thing about me. I don't play the streams just to get famous. I play on the streams because I know that's where the good players are at. So I'm like, okay, bet. We're gonna do it that way. Let's do it. So I beat some of the people with the Avengers team. So I'm like, this team's actually good. Now keep in mind, this is before I got better with Iron Man. And as time goes on, that was back in April. I'll start using them. Let's see how we're looking at time. Still looking good. And this is back in April. No, May. No, March. I'm sorry. It was like March, towards the end of March, towards the beginning of April. I started using the Avengers heavy, like real heavy. This is hot. This is hotter than outside. Terrible. Anyway, like I was saying. So I started using them more. Like I said, I already know how to use Captain America. I already know how to use Hawkeye. So I said, the only thing I really had to focus on was Iron Man, because everybody gonna know that's my weakest character is Iron Man. So as time progresses, I start getting better at Iron Man. I start, you know, doing his combos with the Captain America assist or with Hawkeye assist. 9 out of 10 was Hawkeye assist because I didn't want to get Captain America second or anything like that, which he can play second, but I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, bet. And after that combo I do with Captain America and then with Iron Man with the shot, that kills everybody. Except for maybe Hulk and Nemesis or Wesker, but it kills everybody with just that combo, with those two combos together. So I was like, okay. And then as time progresses, you know, I start beating everybody. And then UFGT comes. Then I just told y'all about A, now we're talking about Marvel. Marvel, I won the first match. Second match, it was a little bit more challenging, but I feel like I still had an upper hand, which I did won. Was because it was Ghost Rider, Dr. Doom, and Phoenix. I won the first one, and the second one, I said, you know what? Let me activate the Phoenix and see if I can beat her. Not try to be cocky, just to see. This is, like I said, just test the waters, because it was best out of 3. Like I went 3. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can beat Phoenix. So I could beat Phoenix. So I was like, okay. So I'm gonna do a variant move. So what I do? I was like, okay. Let me beat Ghost Rider first, because Ghost Rider's range is what the fuck, and I can't do assists like that because, you know, Ghost Rider's range is like what the fuck. So I was like, okay, beat him. Then when that dude came, I started playing with him a little bit, not doing any combos or anything like that. So I was like, okay, let me just mess around with him, wait till like 50 seconds on the clock. When 50 seconds on the clock hit, then I started doing what I had to do against Dr. Doom. So in that time, Phoenix has no type of time to do anything. So if she did do Dark Phoenix Rises or X Factor, she won't have enough time to do what she wanted to do. So that worked to my favor, which I won that one. And then the next match, I went against a pro player. That match I had to win to get out the pool. That's the only match I had to win to get out the pool, because I beat everybody else. I went against Dominion. From Broken Tier Dominion from New York. I was like, cool. Okay, now I get a chance to see where I'm really at. And he's a great player. I ain't gonna take that away. He's a great player. But I still feel like to this day, I would have had a chance to beat him if I would have found out how to deal with his strange assists. Dr. Strange's assist is so freaking good in that game. I kid you not. I forgot the name of the move, but he makes it, let me see. Okay, we still good. I might have to make a part 3, so I'll be right back.